So proper good morning, on the road again. Slept in the disused pit last night, which I thought would give me a good windbreak, but the wind was swirling around that a little bit last night, so it was a pretty windy night in the tent, but all was good. Tent did fine. End of the day I brought it, so I had to trust it, but pitched it low to the ground, nice and taut, double pegged, sound as a pound, and slept like a baby actually, so feeling pretty fresh this morning. So that's the central beacons done, and then over the back of the central beacons down like the Roman road, that's all done. As I say, yesterday I walked with an elderly couple and then sort of motored on a bit, and then saw a Royal Marine who was having a bit of a break. Hang on, I'm going the wrong way. Down we go. So walked him for a bit. So didn't do much filming yesterday at all really, but it was nice to have some company, and nice just to not have to worry about doing any filming for this sort of thing, to show everyone that I've done the whole Help for Heroes thing and all that sort of stuff. But we've got a really good pit today, so a bit I know well. So the western beacons, which are absolutely stunners, glorious part of the beacons, really remote, really beautiful, stunning, and there's actually a high route and a low route option today. And given the way the wind has been, it doesn't feel too bad today, but then I'm down, so the tops have been pretty brutal. So when I get there, I'll make a decision whether to do the high road or the low road. So and it doesn't really matter to me, because I've actually camped in that area a lot. So I've done actually this part before, so technically I've section height this part of the Beacons Way already, so I won't need maps today. I know it really well. So both are really stunning in their equal rights. If you take the low road, you've got waterfalls and you've got loads of water sources, and then you walk around the lakes. If you take the high road, it's absolutely looking down the lakes, and it's absolutely stunning. So yeah, I know this part really well, so it's quite nice to know that I won't have to navigate my way today. So yeah, again, whether I film it or not, I don't know. I'll try and film it a little bit if it's really nice for you. But I want to enjoy this. I don't really enjoy the whole camera thing that much, so might just enjoy it, but we'll see. So this bit is just going through some farmland, so I'm just coming down this sort of rather ugly trail now, but I'll get to a sort of a river Towie, I think it is, that I'll sort of handrail into some farmland, across the farmland, through a church. There's actually a pub, so if the pub's open, I'll get a coffee, and then it's into the Western Beacon. So yeah, enjoying it now. Like I say, once I got to the mountain part, the first part of this sort of the Beacons Way, it was a bit like ugh, just farmland after farmland, style after style. But once you get into the mountains, it's stunning. I found, like I say, found water quite hard to come by on this route, whether it's because, like I say, you see on the map there's all these springs and there's obviously little waterways and stuff, and all that, but whether it's because the weather, they've all dried up, and then going across the farmland, didn't really trust the water sources there because you get runoff and there were sheep in the water and everything, so it was like oh. So yeah, water's been quite difficult on this one. So I think if I was ever to do this again, I would definitely bring my 3-litre bladder and just have that full as often as I could. So that was a lesson learned for me. Anyway, I'm going to concentrate now because it's getting a bit rocky, so I'll see you in a bit. Tell you what, whoever made these gates has got the body. I'd have seen more meat on my patient's x-rays. Look at this. I'm a slim guy and I got a bag on, but come on, there you go. Slim Jim made that gate. That's the third one I've been through now. Back to the farmland. And there's the Western Beacons beckoning. There's your farm. Question is, are there any bulls? Nah. It's Wales, isn't it? Sheep. But that's one big part of poo. So a little bit of farmland. Hope I can avoid some dogs. I'll have to have a scrap with the dog. not fighting a bull. Nearly there. There's actually a church that I go through now, and then there's a pub, so try and get me a coffee. Right, that's a better gate. That's not made by Slim Jim, is it? Better. Oh, come on. Whew. Slick camera work there. Better. Thank you. Good morning, ladies. Oh. That's a beacon sign I can see, it's good. Another El Scorchio day. Feels like the wind's a little bit less today, so feeling the heat already. Aha! Here we go. Hang about. Is it this one? Gotta be. Better gate again. There we go. Hang about. That gate goes nowhere. Must be this way. What a 42 carat plonker. Right, let's see where this goes, shall we? Slim Jim's back again. Honestly. Oh, this one's not too bad. Or is it? No, it's bad. It's bad. Honestly, I'm about 8 stone wet through and I'm struggling to get through there. So if you're bigger than me, which is a very high possibility, then you've got Bob open, no hope. Cancel the beacons away. Horsey. This is what I mean about the bloody water sources. Look at that. Dry as a bone. That's been the one struggle. I keep saying it, but it's been a real struggle on this. Yeah, look. All dried up. So be careful if you do this trail, plan ahead, and definitely, I would definitely advocate a 3 litre water bladder, just so you know. So another one, another Slim Jimmer, followed straight away by another Slim Jimmer. DJ Khaled, another one. Doing me in these, are. This looks like the worst one yet. Here we go. Oh. Whew. It's got an auto close, this one, so oh god. Oh dear. Right, coming to the church, and then we the pub's just there, I think. Hopefully it's open. It's quite early still, but it is Saturday. And then over, and I'm going to take the low road today because I've had enough wind for this week, and I've done that enough times. I've camped up on that top a few times now, so I'm going to go the low road. I've decided. Pussied out. So I've made it round Cynulfanfar, around there where you see those people are. So I've come around, I've taken the low route today because the wind, I'm just sat out of the wind right now. It's been crazy again. So yeah, I've never seen so many, I think they're DV or cadets or something out. There are millions of them this week. It's been really good to see. All so polite, all so like well mannered, and just like, yeah, just good kids. So that's been nice. Virtually only people I've seen until I got to Penny Van. So I'm just debating now, because this is the low road, or low route round the mountain. Or do I go, you only live once, and do I go up and give it a go? But to be honest, water's low, all of the creek beds are dry, so I'm probably going to go round, to be honest. I've never done the low route before, like other than a circular loop, so which was this way, so I've never gone that way, so to speak. So, and I've been up there plenty of times, up there, up that big beast, and camped on there a few times. And I've camped up there, so I might go the low route, because even now the wind's picking up and I'm in a shelter, so yeah. But yeah, low on water, so I know there's water around there as well. Once I get on the tops, there's nothing, so I know there's a sort of a stream up there, but if it's dry, I'm buggered. So I think I'm going to take the safe option and go the low road. So just get some sweeties and crack on. But it's been hot again, but the wind's like sort of takes the edge off it, which is nice, but it does beat down on you. Right, I'll catch you in a bit. I'll bring you back at the stunning lake, so see you in a bit. Just found a water source, thank God. Looking good now. That's a litre. Gonna get a second litre. It should be good then. I'm just gonna have a look, he says, at the high road. That's the low road. Just gonna have a little look. See what it's like. If it's really bad, I'll come back down, but I'm curious to see, so let's concentrate and have a look, shall we? So good job I filled up down there, dry as a bone. So again, water sources shit, so yeah, having to just fill up where I can. So every time I spy something now, fill up. But a steep pull up Peakers D now, some people up there, and I'm on the ridgeline, so I'll double time it round, get some nice views of the lake, and shimmy on down. So I'll see you at the top. This is going to be a bit of a beast. Round we go. Try and keep my hat. Whoa. So that, just as I start talking, the wind kicks in. That way, over there, those hills, that's the end of the Brecons. So that's where I'm headed. So I'll go down around here, down, a bit of road walking, and you sort of do it like a U-turn, back up onto those hills, over them, and that's it. So it looks quite far now, but it's not actually that far left at all, really. And the way the weather's been, obviously the wind's been bad, but it's dead easy walking. So I'm going at a real good canter now. So not much further really. Obviously officially the trail ends in Llandagog, or however you pronounce it, Llangadog, where the railway station is, which is a bit more road walking and farmland and stuff, but that's the end of the mountains just there. So that's the end of the good stuff. I'm looking forward to that. Get to the chopper! Is he going to go over the lake? Yeah, boy. Wind's back. I always think Peakers D, the big slopey one, always looks like the faces off Easter Island. I think it's the carved faces. It always makes me think of that for some reason, but Don't know why, maybe it doesn't. Anyway, you can see the end now, so that hill range over there marks the end of the hills. I'm headed down now, so get out of this wind. It actually wasn't too bad up there, because there's a little dip when I was filming, that little dip there, and it all died down. Up there it was pretty bad. It's not actually been as bad as previous days though, so it's due to die down tomorrow I think, so it'll start dying down this afternoon. So if I'd have had more water and a stronger tent, because I'm only in a little wee Durston, I had a good camp up there tonight in that little dip where it wasn't very windy. Anyway, time to get down. Let's do it. Right down, he said. I think so. Probably just coming out of the shelter bit. Woo! Knocking me over. Jeez. Yeah, baby. I'm about to lean forwards. Glad I took the high road now. That was pretty fun actually. Bit wild, but all good. Absolute baker, still baking. But now I'm back on the low road. Sort of climb down. You can see the path up there. There's a couple of people going up actually. Just over past them. So you can cut down or you can go right across. So you saw the wind. I thought, sod it. I'm going to cut down, cut to the low road. Both officially the Beacons way. You just have a high road and a low road, so it does not matter. But this road joins a little river now, God knows what it's called, and you sort of handrail that down to the official Thru van Vark car park, and then sort of go over from there. So dead easy now. It's literally this all the way, so easy as. And because it's a river that I'm handrailing very, very shortly, I can get as much water as I want, so happy days. That's why I came the low road. So I will bring you back in a bit, because there's actually some nice little waterfalls and pools and that along this bit now towards the car park, but I think it might be a little bit busy down there, but let's have a look. No dramas for water down here. Catching people up now, so car park's just down here. It's been a good day, good day. check this place out for a find. So I'm on the Beacons Way, and as you're coming down, there's a sign that says wild campers this way, and obviously you come across this awesome little house. I say awesome little house, a massive house, and he lets you wild camp on his land. So I'm pitched up on basically on the Beacons Way. There we are. And I can have a fire if I want. I'm not going to have one because I'm not going to get embers near my new tent, but what an awesome find. So yeah, literally came down off the mountain. The mountain's just there, you can see it through the thing. Come down and it's on the way. Amazing. So fresh water, because literally the river's just there. You see the log, there's a log bridge goes across. I'll show you. Across the old log bridge that he built. And there's your river. And there's your path. And there I am. So yeah, flipping awesome. Absolutely mega last night on the trail. No dramas, got no worries at all. Got me grub on. Yeah, got me grub on. So cup of tea and grub time. And it's proper chill out now. Awesome night. Tent's doing fine. Might have to shut the door down a bit, but yeah boy. See you in a bit. So while my macaroni cheese is rehydrating, this is the time of night when I do my check-in. So this is a handy bit of kit, just a bit of insurance. So loved ones, Anna's parents can all know that I'm safe and sound and stuff. So literally, just go boom. And so let's go to check-in. Check-in. Everything's okay. Send. And obviously it says poor GPS strength because I'm in the middle of that. There you go, done. That's it, it's gone. And that will say everything's okay and give them my location so they can see on a map where I am. Pretty cool. Awesome bit of kit really. And again, like I say, just a bit of life insurance really, just to, if anything ever happened, I just ping the SOS button, that sends a distress signal and mountain rescue come running, which is nice to know as well. So that, and obviously that lives in here. I clip it on, comes with a handy carabiner, and just clip it on, it goes in sort of there. And this is my chest rig, so this is just a handy bit of kit. So it's obviously if you ever lost your bag or anything like that, and when it's on your purse, it's dead easy because it's right in front of you. But got food that's been nommed, flick knife, foil blanket just in case anything ever happens, so I can make some notes. That's a wet weather notepad, and I've got a spare lighter, some stuff for my lips, chapstick thing for my lips, spare head torch, and then my map lives in the other bit as well. So it lives in this bit here, so I can get to my maps dead easy with my compass, and then my GoPro lives there, and I've got my snood and my hat just there. So dead easy really. Boom. Good morning. Last morning on the trail, so should be done today. Yep, nothing. So yeah, looking forward to getting out on the trail and completing it today. Slept well last night in the woods. The wind was insane, I could hear it coming off the tops, but nice and sheltered down here, so it was lovely. And still can't get over the space in this tent. Look, my hand just goes like vertically up. Look. Nowhere near the top, nowhere near. It allows for a very organised, tight ship, so you stand your bag up against the pole and, like I said, the two vestibules and that. It's awesome. So yeah, thumbs up for the tent. Very, very comfortable, very, very light, very, very spacious. So winner, winner, chicken dinner. Speaking of food, it's breakfast time. As always, just check the ground, leave no trace. And on we go. That's where we were yesterday. Bit of road walking now, set off. It's blazing sunshine again and there is hardly any wind, so hopefully I don't get battered again today, but very nearly done. So got one last little hill section to do today, and then should be all good. Struggling a bit for GoPro battery now, so footage I think is going to be definitely limited. So I'll just do what I can now. So but nice little downhill country walking. Last day, it's always quite sad. That's mixed emotions part now, where you know it's coming to the end and you're ready for it to finish, but at the same time you're quite sad because you love this sort of thing. So it is what it is. Yeah, let's get this done now. And like I say, I'll do what I can do. Up the wooden hill to Bedfordshire. Once again, a morning of treating myself. Oh. Up we go. So that's one hell of a double back. So they're the tops that I was on yesterday. Obviously come down and you just about see some people on the top actually, and you come all the way down, and I came down into that valley, found the perfect camping spot, the perfect camping spot, and then you have to do basically a big horseshoe, so you'd like a U-bend, so you come all the way down through the valley and then up here, so you go along the country roads and all the way back up, and I'm sort of straddling farmerland and national park now, so I'm back in the national park, and this bit is completely trailless, so it's all bearings and that from here. And obviously I said about my GoPro battery, what I did last night was stupidly, I left my GoPro outside to film the stars, do a star lapse, so it absolutely killed my battery, and then the one battery I've got left has died because of all the wind and stuff. So I'm this is probably going to be like one of the last videos now. I'll try and save a little bit just to get on the top, and then I'm really going to have to concentrate because this bit is pathless and very remote now. So yeah, and this is style number 5,003,467,000 blah, 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 and it's been absolutely wonderful for my hip that I had operated on. So cheers all the styles for beating me up as well. More bitching. I think you have a right to bitch when you're hiking. So this section here, I'll show you quickly. Looks like there's a path there, but obviously who knows. So I'm going to get the map and compass out, take some bearings, save some battery, see you later, bye. Wind's back. So that's in the distance what we've covered, and then there is a track. I found a track and it just meanders up here now, and then we sort of go over, you can see where I'm going today, over the rolling hills, down there, and then back into countryside. farmland, etc, etc. So the remote bit goes sort of that way and then sort of bears right, and we end up sort of over that way. So last one. So that's the end of my mountain range. So come from all the way over and over and over. So nearly at the end now. Wind's back. So yeah, it's gonna get down now. I'm actually gonna bear him away on a low road. So hopefully not too bad now. Let's get out of here. But yeah, happy now. I can get down.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket, in plain sight all along. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the foam, pulling stitches. Time to let go, so come what may. Don't look before you leave. What you give, you get to keep. So long, farewell.